Have you ever dreamed of visiting a city that takes your breath away at every turn? Not just with the beautiful structures and view, but with stunning women who are accommodating and friendly. Today, we're going to take a virtual tour of one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Saint Petersburg, Russia. In most countries, the capital city is usually the most beautiful, but Saint Petersburg has chosen to defy the odds. Despite the government's higher funding for Moscow, Russia's capital city. Join us as we look into what makes this city one of the most beautiful in the world. You're about to see some things that will make you crave visiting this city. First of all, a little history to give you context and help you discover the secret of this city's beauty. St. Petersburg was founded in 1703 by Tsar Peter the Great. He wanted to build a city that would serve as a window to Europe for Russia. To achieve this, he chose a swampy area by the Baltic Sea, believing its location was perfect for trade and access to European countries. With great determination, workers drained the swamps and built the city from scratch under challenging conditions. Over the next 2 centuries, the city became a cultural center, attracting some of the best architects, artists, and intellectuals from across Europe and Russia. These talents were invited to design buildings, streets, and canals that were unlike anything else in Russia, filled with grandeur and beauty. The city's wide streets, ornate buildings, and crisscrossing canals earned it the nickname Venice of the North. This rich blend of creativity and planning turned St. Petersburg into a showcase city, a place where arts and education flourished alongside each other. Now, let's look at 2 architectural wonders in St. Petersburg briefly. One of the most striking features of St. Petersburg is its breathtaking architecture. The city is dotted with grand palaces, ornate churches, and magnificent cathedrals. Number 1, we have the Hermitage Museum, located in St. Petersburg, which holds a fascinating dual legacy. Originally built as the winter palace for the Russian Tsars, this massive complex now serves as one of the world's premier art museums. It boasts an impressive array of over 3 million artworks, ranging from ancient sculptures to modern paintings. The museum's vast halls and intricate rooms were once the private domains of royalty, filled with opulence and grandeur. Today, these spaces display countless treasures, including masterpieces by great artists like Da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh. The Hermitage not only offers a glimpse into the artistic traditions of the world, but also tells the rich history of Russia itself, reflected through its architecture and the art collected by the Tsars over centuries. If you visit this museum, you can wander for hours and not stop marveling at the extensive collections and the stunning royal setting. Then there is the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood. This place is a stunning example of Russian architecture. This church stands out with its vibrant, colorful onion domes and the detailed mosaics that cover its interior. It was constructed on the exact spot where Tsar Alexander II was tragically assassinated in 1881. The church was built not only as a place of worship, but also as a memorial to the fallen Tsar, combining historical significance with architectural beauty. Its exterior is adorned with a variety of traditional Russian designs, making it one of the city's most photographed sites. Inside, visitors can view elaborate mosaics depicting biblical scenes, created with millions of tiny colored tiles. It is time to talk about the women of this city too. One thing you will find about them is not just their beauty, but a keen interest in the arts, literature, and history that pervade their city. Their fashion sense is influenced by the city's grand architectural backdrop and vibrant art scenes, often blending traditional Russian elements with contemporary trends. These women also contribute significantly to the intellectual and cultural life of St. Petersburg, participating actively in its many festivals, theater productions, and art exhibitions. Their sophistication and cultured manner reflect the city's historical ties to European arts and intellectual movements. Visitors to St. Petersburg are frequently impressed by the warm and engaging nature of its residents, particularly the women, who are proud ambassadors of their city's rich traditions and modern achievements. Their welcoming smiles and the ease with which they move through their stunning city make them an integral part of what makes St. Petersburg a captivating and beloved destination. The combination of beauty, intellect, and cultural pride makes the women of St. Petersburg truly stand out, adding an unforgettable dimension to the city's allure. You hardly know a place until you know the culture of the people there, right? Well, let's quickly look at the cultural activities of this city and how they affect the city. The city is world-renowned for its exceptional ballet and opera performances held in historic theaters like the Mariinsky Theatre. These performances showcase the depth of Russian artistic tradition and the incredible talent nurtured in this cultural metropolis. Additionally, St. Petersburg's lively art scene include numerous galleries and street art installations that reflect the city's dynamic and evolving cultural landscape. Festivals and cultural events are a regular occurrence, celebrating everything from classical music to modern art, attracting locals and tourists alike who are eager to experience the city's artistic offerings. Street performances in St. Petersburg are a sight to behold and add to the city's vibrant cultural scene. In a city known for its formal arts, these spontaneous displays provide a contrasting flavor, showcasing the raw and exciting talents of street artists. Performers like the fire juggler in the image often gather on Nevsky Prospect, the main street, or near the Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood, where the foot traffic is heavy with tourists and locals alike. These performers bring with them a sense of thrill and daring as they skillfully spin, toss, and dance with flames, captivating their audience. Their performances are not only a test to their physical limits, but also an expression of creativity that's free and unconfined by the walls of a theater or gallery. They dress in eye-catching costumes, like the striped pants in the photo, which ripple with each movement, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. The tradition of street performance in St. Petersburg reflects the city's appreciation for the arts in all forms, from highbrow to the street level, making beauty and entertainment accessible to everyone walking its historic streets. The presence of these artists contributes to the city's reputation as a place where culture is alive and tangible in every corner. The spontaneous nature of street art adds a layer of unexpected delight to the experience of the city, complementing its well-curated museums and performances with a spark of improvisation and adventure. The Neva River and the extensive network of canals are another highlight of St. Petersburg. This network of waterways offers a picturesque setting that enhances the city's beauty and charm. Taking a boat tour is a popular way to explore the city, providing unique views of the elaborate facades of buildings and leading under ornate bridges. The tours are especially magical during the white nights of summer when the city is bathed in a twilight that lasts all night, and the river reflects the golden lights of the city. This experience not only offers stunning photo opportunities, but also a peaceful perspective on the bustling city, allowing visitors to see why St. Petersburg is often referred to as the Venice of the North. There is something called the White Nights in St. Petersburg. Don't be scared, it's not anything diabolical, spiritual, or scary. The White Nights of St. Petersburg are a magical time when the city is bathed in a soft twilight glow despite the late hours. It is a natural phenomenon that occurs because St. Petersburg is the closest to the Arctic Circle among the world's major cities, resulting in a nearly round-the-clock daylight from late May to early July. During this period, the sun dips just below the horizon and the sky darkens only slightly, creating a prolonged dusk. The White Nights give the city an ethereal beauty and an energy that is palpable. The usual nightfall never really comes, and the city seems to take on a new life. Russians celebrate these luminous weeks with a festival spirit, hosting events that turn St. Petersburg into a non-stop display of culture and joy. The streets throng with locals and tourists alike, enjoying open-air performances, music concerts, and the famous drawbridge shows. This is a time when the city truly does not sleep. People are out walking, laughing, and enjoying the extended days, making the most of the light. The White Nights draw visitors from all over the world, eager to experience the endless daylight and the vibrant life that comes with it. During this time, the city's beauty is not just visual but experiential, with the atmosphere of an endless day adding a dreamlike quality to the already stunning cityscape. However, the White Nights can be challenging for those unaccustomed to so much light and activity, as the usual cues for night and sleep are absent. But for many, the unique charm of this phenomenon and the city's joyful response to it are not to be missed. making St. Petersburg during the White Nights an unforgettable destination. It's why millions of people from around the globe visit St. Petersburg every year just to witness the White Nights firsthand and see the stars in the brightness of the night. However, that is just the beginning of how special St. Petersburg truly is. It's cheap to visit St. Petersburg, at least when you compare it to other places in Russia, like Moscow. The city's affordability is a significant selling point, particularly when compared to Moscow. In St. Petersburg, you can enjoy the grandeur of imperial architecture, the beauty of its canals, and the vibrancy of its art scene in a more budget-friendly price point. Costs for dining out, accommodation, transportation, and cultural activities like museum admissions and theater tickets are generally lower in St. Petersburg. This makes it easier for visitors to immerse themselves in the local culture and history. For example, the price of a meal in an inexpensive restaurant or a cappuccino in a cozy cafe tends to be lower in St. Petersburg than in Moscow, allowing you to savor the local cuisine without overspending. Moreover, the city's compact nature means that many of its attractions are within walking distance or a short ride away. This not only saves on transport costs, but also gives you the chance to see the city's beautiful streets and buildings up close, adding to the overall experience. While St. Petersburg can be less expensive, it doesn't skimp on the depth and breadth of what it offers. The cultural experiences, from the world-renowned Hermitage Museum to the illustrious Mariinsky Theatre, rival those found in Moscow and other major European cities. The White Nights Festival and the historical enclaves of the city provide endless entertainment and exploration opportunities, matched by the welcoming atmosphere of its streets and the elegance of its canals and bridges. St. Petersburg encapsulates the essence of Russia's imperial and artistic past, offering visitors the thrill, fun, and beauty they might expect in more expensive cities like Moscow, but in a more intimate and affordable setting. This balance of cost and cultural richness makes St. Petersburg not just an alternative, but a preferred destination for many travelers looking to experience the heart of Russian history and culture. St. Petersburg truly lives up to its reputation as one of the most beautiful and culturally rich cities in the world. From its grand palaces and churches to its vibrant art scene and picturesque canals, this city has something to offer everyone. I hope this virtual tour has inspired you to add St. Petersburg to your travel bucket list. Until next time, happy exploring!